The views and opinions expressed in the following podcast are those of the wrestlers themselves and do not necessarily reflect the official views of Next Generation Championship Wrestling.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the NGCW podcast, part 2. A really long time in between part 1. My name is Dalton Crooks. I'm the voice of NGCW, and I am here once again with
former tag team champion Chris Proudfoot,
NGCW tag team champion and resident outlaw Jason Spade,
and the best wrestler in NGCW history, Shay Hoxton.
Shay. When are you going to stop saying that?
When someone proves
When you prove me wrong.
when he wins a title, so he can say something
EDE has
else.
beat you twice,
That's very true.
so
He's
you've
got
already
nothing
been
on
proven
me.
wrong. Boom.
He has nothing on me.
Boom.
Oh, he's got the Extreme Championship, doesn't he?
Oh.
Yeah, but it's not on me.
Oh, he got you. He got you. Shoot, the words hurt, don't they? Yeah, they do.
Silver. Who likes silver?
Whatever. Well, now that we're done meaninglessly talking, let's talk about what matters. First of all, let's start off with the fact that there wasn't a show this week. Noah Black was kind in saying there were just some problems, but the real problem was Dalton was not able to commentate because Dalton's a bum. And Missouri decided to make its own sea in the middle of the United States. So we're going to call it the Midwest Ocean from now on. Even though it's gone almost by now, but still.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, no, it severely flooded, and I had gone to someone's house, and I expected to be back, and then the flooding happened, and I wasn't able to get back. I just got back as of today, is Saturday, January 2nd. For anyone that's listening to this after today, I just got back, and I jumped on the computer, and we did this. So I haven't had time to do anything. I haven't even done the show yet. So yeah, that's what happened, because I'm a bum, and Missouri is a bum, and Missouri just doesn't know what kind of weather it wants to have for this time of the season, so we got a monsoon. But
You guys got the craziest natural disasters down there, man. Like up here, you get snow, you get some wind and shit, but like down there, floods, you got crazy earthquakes going on. It's the heat. The United States is such a vast array of weather. It's from state to state. Most of them are huge. It's insane. Like Canada, it's cold, and it's in southern Ontario, it's hot, and that's all you have.
Of course, you guys
Ish.
get lucky.
Not even hot.
That's why the U.S. should annex Canada.
There you go.
I had an earthquake last Thursday.
Ew.
Did you just say annex Canada?
Yeah, annex Canada.
We don't own Canada.
We should.
Not yet,
yet.
anyway.
We should. That's the problem.
Very well could
look
happen.
at them. Look at them supporting free healthcare and all that junk.
And the United States is just going to be like, new year, new me, and just become pure evil and take over the world.
Take over.
Haven't we already been
2016.
Bernie Sanders is Hitler. There you go.
We would have done that like 20 years ago if it wasn't for the crippling debt.
Yeah.
Probably, to be honest.
Let's be honest, you guys have been doing it slowly ever for 20 years.
Yeah, we have. Now the U.S. is just one big world domination place that just doesn't quite know how to world dominate yet.
We're working on it. We're still young. We're a young country.
We are still young. What do you think about it? Britain was young when it did its world domination, and then now.
I like how well that turned out for them.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
just wait
And
for
they went
America.
to-
Just wait for America to be relegated to Puerto Rico.
They went
Britain,
to Africa, too.
Britain doesn't have any Independence Days because everyone else got their Independence Day from them.
Yeah, it's true. Shoot. Basically, after America got away, everyone kind of realized, hey, these guys aren't as good as we thought they were.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, basically that's what happens. Hey, we're awesome, and then America breaks away and gets free easily, Well, not easily, but I shouldn't say easily, but we get away, and people like really expected us to lose, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, Europe, well, not Europe, I'm an idiot, the UK, and by the UK I mean England because it's not the same thing, just starts losing everything. So
Yeah, the Revolutionary War. You guys won that in 1812. You know,
hmm
you know.
yeah,
I have to say, I'm
and
not
then we
gonna like
went over,
most
and then we went
Canadians.
over and killed a bunch of Iraqis for no reason.
Yeah,
America.
That's life. Got to give them some
and
freedom.
nuking some Japs, but
It's what. Well, you know what.
Hey, we're
You know
ashamed
what?
of that.
You know what? Hey, we are. Are you really?
That's the one thing. That's the thing we're not proud of that.
Are we? Are we not really? Because all I ever hear is that it's not. It's whatever.
It's because you live in the South.
Yeah.
Things are back. Things are backwards down there.
for fuck's sakes, I'm half American.
Below
and I'm
below Missouri, starting at Arkansas. Yes, and then left from Florida. Yeah. Everything else below Missouri and left of Florida is all just jacked up.
Florida's in a world of its own. I don't even know what goes on down there. I've been there 3 times and I'm just as confused every time I go.
I've been there once, and the one time I went, the lawn in the house I was at was fake. And
That's
I was
amazing.
like, what is this? And I
Let's
stayed
put it-
for a week.
Let's put it this way. I've been to Quebec in Canada for 3 days, and I've had and I have been in Florida for a combined total of 24 days over the 3 years I went. And I understood Quebec more than I understood Canada. Or I mean,
Oh, really?
Florida.
Whoa, you understood Quebec more than Canada? Wow,
Oh,
man, that's
no.
awesome.
I will put you through your own table.
The crazy thing
I will
is too
sue
that
you.
could be a real thing. Like Quebec every year holds an election to like divert from Canada and become their own country.
Wow.
This is a real thing that happens.
Why would you want to?
Because, well, they hate the rest of Canada, and the rest of Canada hates them.
Really?
Very true.
I
Yep.
was not aware.
I've been there.
I'm
I've been
very
there
aware.
once.
So how close is it every year, like, to getting separated?
Not close. Not close at all.
Oh.
They know, like the citizens know that they wouldn't be able to sustain. I don't think they would at least sustain as their own country, and it would be kind of pointless. Like they are part of Canada. They're part of Canada's heritage. For Christ's sake, like it all started there, right? It all started like that Quebec area when we really became our own, right?
Well, hey, Texas was a part of Mexican heritage. We kicked their butts right out. So,
Didn't we lose that fight at first?
Anyway, on to wrestling. I mean,
This
Enough
history lesson
lesson.
was wonderful.
On to wrestling, yeah. Well, I guess we could talk about the match card coming up. That was supposed to be last week. That didn't happen. Yeah, we're gonna have that.
all Mystery's
First of
fault.
all, we're not gonna talk about the first match because it's a mystery match and we don't know what's going on. Second of all, Shay, you get to bring up an old rivalry with old Lucy Thorne there. So, how do you feel about that?
I mean, I already beat him once. Why can't I beat him again? I beat him quickly in his own match type. So I can beat him now. Plus, I got Stan Cass by my side. So that's 2 bullets in the head.
Meanwhile, he's got EDE, and well, we know
EDE
your
is a
history with
jerk-off.
that. So, I mean, I don't know.
They're the 2 jokes. They're pretty much just the Vista version of the Deadly Alliance. And we know what's happening with them. Not going so well.
Well, well, we'll see. We'll see. I think the EDE and Lucifer Thorne are a lot better than the Deadly Alliance right now. No offense to those 2 guys, but
I mean, every bit of offense.
yeah, I'm supposed to be unbiased and balanced commentary. So,
Well, you
I
can
don't
be
know.
biased here by
you're
just
right!
admitting
Dude,
love
the
for
Deadly
Shayhawk
Alliance sucks.
everything.
for sure, that Nitro Nightmare. Oh my god,
It's horrible.
I think I talked about this last time we did this too. I hate that character so much, and
I like it.
oh my god, it's just the look, the way, like everything about him.
I'm a
absolutely
fan.
hate it. I can't stand him, but I can't wait to kick his ass, and it'll eventually happen.
Yeah, interesting. We'll see how that
I feel you, brother.
Well, we'll go ahead and move on to the next one. We have a debut, Big Grizzly Gunther. I'm not sure how he wants that pronounced, against Steven Johnson. Now, typically I would say, debuting guy, if he can beat this guy, this would be a really big win. But with how Steven Johnson has been doing since freaking the show we just had, Ultimatum. I forgot the name of the pay-per-view. Since Ultimatum, he's been just like getting his butt kicked a lot. Has he won a match since Ultimatum?
I don't think he's lost a match since Ultimatum. No, wait, never mind. He lost one to Jason, but he won last week against
He did?
Lucifer Thorne.
Oh yeah, he did. You're right. Yeah. Oh yeah, Shay, you're definitely gonna beat Lucifer. But no, it's like one of those. And no offense to Lucifer, but he's not been doing too hot either. So I mean, that really wasn't too impressive of a win, if you ask me. So
I think it was ever since he lost to Chris Proud.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just sit back and I'm like, it would be impressive, but
Yeah.
If Big Grizzly beats Steven, it's really not that impressive. I mean, I'm sure it's still, hey, he beat a main roster guy, which is a big deal. But at the same time, it's just like, yeah, but you beat Steven Johnson. Who hasn't beat Steven Johnson? Other than Lucifer Thorne.
Internet marks.
I feel like at this point, Johnson needs to win more than Gunther, which is saying something.
Yeah, he definitely does. Definitely.
But you got to take into fact too that this is a guy that was contending for the world title, and there's a reason he was, and he's Steven Johnson, and he's a marquee character in NGCW, and this big Gunther guy. This is going to be a good match because you got size matters against a guy named Big Grizzly Gunther. It's going to be a great big guy match. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm putting Steven over, honestly, because I really want to see him succeed here, and he's someone who's been here a lot longer than me. He's like I said, he's a guy who main evented one of our biggest pay-per-views.
Yeah, I can understand that, but at the same time, when you think about it, you say he's a big marquee player, but this big marquee player has been losing. And so how big of a draw is he really? I mean, it's just like...
Well, he did just beat the first ever NGCW champion last week.
That's true, but who has not beat Lucifer in the past 2 months? Everyone has beat Lucifer in the past 2 months. I honestly can't remember the last time Lucifer got a win. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember it. I don't think he's won a match since I've been here.
Didn't he beat actually, never mind.
Sad.
I can't remember.
It's sad that we have to think about it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's nothing to worry about.
I'm putting
my word on it.
I think the last time I ever perceived him as a huge threat was what was it, Chaos? When he was with Frosby, and that was the last time I was like scared of Lucifer Thorne, and then he started choking out fans and stuff, and I was just like, you're pretty sad at this point, my friend.
He's a guy who's always had to be with someone too. As far as I've known him, at least, he's always been with someone, and when he's not, he doesn't do too well. But now he has the EDE back again, right? So that could be good. That could be really good for him.
He's got his undead sexual life partner back with him.
There you go.
I can't believe I'm here trying to defend Lucifer Thorne to you, Mark.
Speaking of Lucifer Thorne, how about that box of chickens, Shay?
Let's not talk about that. Can we move on, please?
We'll
he really
on.
did.
We'll move on to the next match, because this one's gonna be interesting. Adam Ashes, who has been kicking butt, taking names, still undefeated in the Brawl Series. He's the new #1 contender for the NGCW Championship, which, if he wins it, is erased from the Brawl Series, which is a big deal in and of itself. And that means Shay Hoxton would take the lead, I believe. I could be wrong, but I think that would make him the leader of the pack.
Bastard.
Actually, here's a little fact for you. If Adam Ashes wins the title and the Brawl Series, he actually gets to choose his own opponent at Brawl.
No, Noah Black said that if he wins the world title, he's taken out of the Brawl Series tournament.
He did say that at the press conference.
Damn it, Noah. Trying to contradict me in my NGCW knowledge.
That's the rule if he gets out. So that could mean that Shay could win the Brawl Series and go on to face Adam Ashes for the title. And in that case, Shay, Lord have mercy on your soul. Because I don't know.
I beat him once,
I-
I'll beat him again.
I'd commentate
He's
that.
nothing to me, and he
I'd
never will be.
commentate that. I would commentate the beating. No problem. Be an easy one-sided way to commentate.
The thing about
Beating
Adam Ashes, though, how many times
Adam
is
Ashes-
this? How many times, Hoxton? If you talk over me one more time, I'm going to slap the teeth out of your mouth.
Well,
How many times is Adam Ashes going to fail before he realizes maybe he's just not cut out for that brass ring?
I think he's more than cut out for that brass ring.
But just think
of-
I think that brass ring was molded for his finger, to be honest.
Well, let's agree to disagree.
I guess.
I think Dalton's just sipping the Kool-Aid over here, and you got to realize that everyone that gets on a hot streak every few months or so, there's always a hot streak. There's always the next big thing coming up, and hot streak. You know, it's nothing new. It happens. I was on a hot streak. Jason Spade's been on a hot streak before. Everyone's had that streak. That's where they're kicking ass, taking names. What Alex Wolf said, you can't. You know, too many people are sipping the Adam Ashes Kool-Aid. That's the problem here. You gotta take a step back and realize he's gonna be facing Alex Wolf. Alex Wolf is not a joke.
He's beat
It's
Alex
gonna
Wolf
be a
before.
serious match.
The last time they squared off, Adam Ashes beat Alex.
And I beat Jason Spade before, but did that help me in my tag team title match against him?
No,
Nope.
but the difference is Alex is a threat.
That's what I mean. Alex is a huge threat. That's what I'm saying.
But
I'll give him.
see, here's the thing: it's like, yeah, he's supposed to be this big threat, but Adam Ashes has beat him before, and because he beat him, now he's number one contender. It's just basically saying, oh, now you get your second match, beat him again into the champion. I don't know. To me, it's just, I don't know. To me, it's just kind of obvious that Adam Ashes is going to be our next champion. If Alex manages to win, then great job for him. I'm happy for him. But I don't see Adam Ashes finally getting that title shot and losing.
We got to look back at
You
that
see,
match too. That Alex Wolf, Adam Ashes. Sorry to cut you off, man. I don't
That's
know. Maybe we cut each other off there. I think, but you got to look back at that match. It wasn't like a one-sided destroying of Alex Wolf.
No, it
It was
wasn't.
this close, tight grip match, and it's this is what we're gonna see. And it could switch that easily. It could be Alex Wolf getting the win for that title that easily.
I don't know.
You see, I feel like the thing about Adam Ashes is I'm not going to say he's not a threat. He's totally a threat. He is one of the toughest men I've ever seen in my life. But I feel like, as much as he likes to pretend that he is this, this mentally unbreakable guy, I feel like that little tiny bit of pressure that comes with a big match is just enough to throw him off his game. Because the idiot can't even break up a submission move in a big match. I mean, what does that have to say about his ability to handle pressure?
I can understand that. But I don't know. I don't see
Just
Adam
sipping on
Ashes letting that slip through his fingers again.
Wait,
Maybe.
I missed something. Are we talking about him and Jimmy or him and Alex? I totally tuned out.
Welcome back to the podcast, Hoxton.
Well,
Didn't mean to scare
actually,
you
now
that
that
bad.
you mention it, we didn't even say who was going against. So Adam Ashes' opponent, it's a Brawl Series match, is Jimmy Starr, which is Jason Spade's partner. So Jason, how do you think your partner is going to fare against Adam?
Well, Jimmy Starr he is an interesting person to take a look at because he, like me, he's not one of the larger guys on the roster. He's a bit bigger than I am. He is one of those guys who can take the worst beating you've ever seen and still just come back for more. So, I don't know. I'm not going to say he'll go over Ashes, but I will say that I'll be there to watch his back. Not that he needs it. So, Ashes is...
That's interesting.
NGCW to this day, Jimmy Starr, Adam Ashes. And I don't know who to put over on this, purely because I fought Adam Ashes more in that one-on-one than I did Jimmy Starr in that tag team match. You guys were in and out the whole time.
I've fought them both before. They've both beaten me. I know how both of them think, how both of them work in the ring. I'm gonna be. The thing is, like, Star and I, we maintain contact at all times when we're outside of the ring. We don't always appear together, but we're always going over strategy. We aren't the best of friends, but we're damn good teammates. And we are going over strategy at every possible moment. So all I know for sure is that he is going to be well prepared to take on Adam Ashes. Whether or not it's enough for him to beat him, that's yet to be seen. But we'll see.
Well,
The
you
way I
can,
look
you
at
can
it-
call it drinking the Adam
Oh,
Ashes
shut up.
Kool-Aid, you can call it whatever you want, but I'm putting Adam over.
Didn't know we had
On
Max
Jimmy-
Brennan here.
On Jimmy, yeah, I'll put him over on Jimmy, but I can't put him over on Alex. Not yet, no. Not happening.
I'll tell you what, if he wins the title, I'll never say another bad thing about him. Until then, he's nothing.
You say that, but you and I both know that if he wins the belt, and then whenever he loses it, you're gonna say, see, ha, see. It's gonna be like, yeah, he held the title for 6 months. Big what?
Jason Spade is a man of his words. Dalton Crooks. Remember that.
Bang.
We'll see.
Next match.
The way I look at
What
this
is
match is that Adam Ashes,
Agree.
he's a big name, and that's all. He is just a scared little Hollywood nothing who puts on blue clothes, dyes his hair black, and thinks he means something. Jimmy Starr, yeah, he's practically the same thing, but at least he has the balls to admit it. Jimmy
That's
is
very true.
the underdog going into this match, but you know what? He's got the cahoon to at least know what he has to do in order to succeed.
You know what I think's funny?
Go on.
What I think's funny is that I'm the commentator looking from the outside in, and I see Adam Ashes as this actual threat to every single person on the roster, while you guys are the wrestlers, and all you want to do is talk about how he's not that great and how he's going to get beat. And I'm just like, it makes me wonder, are you questioning his actual ability, or are you just jealous that he's so good that you have to trash talk him to make yourselves feel better?
No. You see, I knew
You've
you were
never
going to go
seen
there. As
him
soon as you
before he put on this
started
blue
going
mask.
through that, as soon as
You
you
should've
started
seen him.
that conversation, Hoxton, you're going to lose every tooth in your mouth. I swear to God.
I dare you.
All right. See you backstage. But listen, Crooks, I knew you were going to say that as soon as you started going off on that tangent. But you see, the thing is, you don't really know a wrestler until you've been across those turnbuckles from him, until you have felt his signature move, until you have been between those ropes with him. You have felt him knock you down. You have felt yourself knock him down. You've seen him get back up after every single move you've hit him with, and you've done the same. That's when you start to know a guy. That's when you start to know a wrestler. You can't sit at your little table 10 feet away from the ring and expect to know everything about a wrestler. Enough that you can make the calls here when you've never even probably stepped in that ring before in your entire life.
You obviously didn't watch my first interview with Max Brennan, where I explained where I was in the wrestling ring for many years before I had enough injuries that I decided to step out and step down into a commentary position, because guess what? I know everything about what to watch for in a wrestler. I was one. I wrestled a lot of them all over the world. Trust me, I know what to look for. And if there's one thing I know about Adam Ashes, is that he could kick your butt and anyone else's butt any day on that roster, and that's for dang sure. I don't care what you or anyone else says.
Let's take a look at the NFL. Let's look at the Carolina Panthers and their streak that they had and how they got those wins. And look at how Adam Ashes got his wins. It was never a dominant, sweet victory. It was close. It was always so damn close.
At the end of the day, all that matters is that you win.
But it doesn't, because at the end of the day, the Carolina Panthers still lost to the Atlanta Falcons, and Adam Ashes could still lose to Jimmy Starr. Any team, any person on any day could pick up that win. Any team on any day could pick up that win, and they did. And this could happen next week, or this could happen in opportunity. But it's like he's dominating. It's not like he's the beast incarnate. You know, he's getting close-knit victories. He's not destroying people. It's completely a different situation. It's not like the New England Patriots and their streak. Completely different thing.
We'll see.
And at the end of the day, even with the Patriots, who won the Super Bowl? Exactly.
Here's what I'm gonna say. If Adam Ashes wins the title from Alex Wolf on the next podcast after that one, I want all of you to say, and this is a bet here. If he wins, then all of you have to get on here and say you were wrong, and that Adam Ashes is the best thing going in NGCW today. If
How about I say-
I'm wrong, then I can say whatever you guys want me to. I don't even care. Name your price.
How about I set your recording studio on fire instead?
Oh yes, come set my house on fire, please.
It's already flooded.
It's already flooded. Yeah, it's covered in water. You won't be able to really set it ablaze.
I'll find a way.
Bring it.
All right, but I'll take that bet. I'll take that bet, Crooks.
All right.
Yeah. I'm pretty confident with Alex Wolf. I'll take that bet.
All right, Shay.
The one guy.
Shay
The
isn't
one
even
guy
here.
whose gimmick is the gambler. It's not a bet. It's a guarantee. Is not here for the bet.
Get with the program, Prince.
He's not even gonna answer. He's not even. Wow. Should I kick
I don't know
him
what
from the
happened.
call?
So professional of him.
Should I
He'll
kick
come
him? Should I kick him from our little podcast?
He'll come back.
Maybe he's
Let's move
shoving
on
his
without him.
tongue
Alright, well,
down
I'll
some
wait.
girl's throat
I'll
or
wait.
something.
Well, I guess. Well, I mean, we could talk about the last match, but we don't know who the mystery opponent is. It's Alex Wolf versus question mark. Who are your guesses as to who you think it's gonna be?
Eric Pierce.
Lexi Moniz, I'm telling you.
The
return.
That skank out of it.
Hoxton was talking about Bubbly Walker before he went AWOL.
Yeah.
So Hoxton thinks it's Bubbly Walker. Spade thinks it's Eric Pierce. Chris Broadfoot thinks it's Lexi Moniz.
Hey, maybe it'll be Max Brennan. That'll be a curveball.
Max Brennan going one-on-one.
Trying to soften up Alex Wolf so his idol can finish the job.
Maybe Dalton Crooks will hop in there too, get the double team going. Since apparently they're both the biggest fans of Adam Ashes on the planet. They're both wearing Adam Ashes t-shirts. It's going to be great.
Adam Ashes doesn't have a t-shirt. None of us do because no one decided to buy any. Bunch of skank whores.
It's all right. I'll make him one.
It'll make me feel bad.
Yeah,
And
whatever.
I'm sure you guys will have your own fan-made t-shirts since you're drinking the Kool-Aid so damn much. Oh my God.
All right. Well, that's the end of the show. Like the normal show. So let's move on to Opportunity, which is the next live event. We'll start with the 6-man over-the-top rope battle royal. The winner will receive the first official entry into the brawl match. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Who do you think? What type of match are you looking for in that battle royal?
I don't know even who to put over on this. Who's in the battle royal? Any names announced?
I don't think there are any names yet.
This is the first I've heard of it, to be perfectly honest.
Let me.
Did you not
I don't
read the freaking press conference?
I was at the press conference. I only read the part that had my name in it.
Wow.
I don't got time
I'm
for
on the
anyone else.
website here. I'm gonna pull it up. See if they announced
I don't
any
think they've
names.
named any names yet.
They did not.
They didn't? I didn't think so.
Oh my God, it's Hoxton. He came back.
Oh!
Hey. I have to earn money somehow. How else do you think I'll pay for Sandcast? That man earns $500 a day. I need to get a side job every once in a while.
Is
Oh,
it
yeah,
a side
we all
job
know-
or
We
money
all
will
know
Side
Shane
job,
his side
blowjob.
jobs.
is it a side job or a hand job? That's the important question.
Oh,
Oh,
got him.
you can't- It's a PJ
Hey, Hoxton.
company, man.
Hey Hoxton, don't worry. As soon as I snap the teeth out of your mouth, your blowjob skills will go through the roof.
Oh, gosh. Stop. I put the brakes
Don't worry.
on.
after
I put the
that,
brakes on
I'm
right
sure
now. That's
a lot more
enough.
connect.
You'll be able to get 2 bodyguards.
Oh, God, no.
Maybe I'll
Focusing
hire,
though, focusing
that
though.
Iron Duke guy.
Yeah, but no names are announced yet.
Yes, we don't know who's in it, but throw out some names. Who do you think could possibly be in it?
Well,
Let me go ahead and name the card first. We have, of course, Alex Wolf and Adam Ashes, so they're not going to be involved. The EDE and Shay Hoxton, Jason Spade and Jimmy Starr, and then we'll get to their opponents at the pay-per-view later. Chris Proudfoot, and Matt Fury. So who do you think outside of those could be? I'm honestly, I think that Steven Johnson is a possibility.
No.
I think
Killian
so.
Red.
Killian Red, that's a good one.
Be like, I think it's gonna be 6 low card guys, people
Yeah.
who should be able to earn their spot into this business, who haven't already proven themselves, I guess you could say.
So you're gonna have Christian Minks, Jay Vegas. No, I don't think he'll be. I feel he's earned his spot. He's been here longer than I have.
I think you guys are just expecting it to be all younger guys. But I think I don't think that's gonna be the case. I think it'll be.
It's gonna be Dreamtastic.
I really hope it's a lot of younger guys though.
I do as well, but I have a good feeling about Sarasi. See, I know that guy, I think, better than anyone else on the roster, except for perhaps Matthias Gray, whatever the hell he did to him. And I feel like he's gonna show his face somehow, some way in that match. It's the perfect kind of opportunity that he loves to go for. No pun intended. I feel like it's exactly his environment. I could be wrong though. It's just a gut feeling.
You know him a lot better than I do, so I have no idea about Sarasi. You never faced him before. Don't plan on it anytime soon. After watching his promos, he scares the shit out of me. So he's the best. Like I said, I tweeted this. He is the #1 liked guy on that website for a reason, right? This guy, the way he speaks, the way he interprets the background behind him, it's on a different level than anyone else on this roster for promos wise. He's great. And he's like the only black guy.
You see, I thought I was good, and then Sarasi showed up, and I realized, ooh.
For the longest time, my dream match was me versus the EDE. Then I actually fought him, and I realized that he'll be nothing compared to the day I eventually fight Sarasi. That's going to be a fun night.
I got to have my dream match with Sarasi from the moment I met him, and he was like my 3rd match, and he slaughtered me.
I'm going to be honest. I didn't think much of Sarasi until the Jason Spade Sarasi match a few weeks ago.
Oh, don't get me started.
That match sold me. That match sold me on Sarasi. He is going to be something.
He's like this assassin.
I want to poster of him.
He's just like a silent assassin. He strikes whenever he wants. But he doesn't do it often. But when he shows up, it's always going to be good.
When he shows up, someone's getting a fight.
Somebody better call their mama. That's what they better do.
Somebody's going to get their ass kicked.
More often than not, the person who's going to get that fight is me.
Somebody going to get the wig split. Somebody going to get the butt kick. Somebody going to get a wig split.
Oh, you didn't know?
Beat him up, beat him up, break his neck, break his neck, beat him up, beat him up.
But yeah, no idea with that 6-man match. Gonna be good though.
Did you like my song?
Absolutely not. It was terrible.
Well, F you too. Next match. Ooh, this match though. That I don't think, personally, I could be wrong because I haven't been here for very long, but I don't think we've seen a more heated match with a more heated background than this match coming up. Chris Proudfoot versus Matt Fury.
I mean, I took his kids.
Exactly. You went to his house, convinced his wife he was cheating on her, stole his kids, put them in a shed.
I love how casually you just admit that. You just admit
Really?
that. It's like, yeah, I kidnapped his kids.
Really, I haven't. Yeah, well, I'm not exactly the nicest guy. Really, a dark time for me. I've never done anything that sadistic before. Taking someone's kids, especially a guy who's like a brother to me, and these kids are like my kids. They call me Uncle Chris for a reason. I've known them for so long, but it had to be done. I had to do this. I had to get this match. I have to show that I am the man who ran the show in Team Canada. I was always, the one who was talked about, the one who was brought up, the one who people were like, this is the guy. This is the guy when Team Canada ends, that he's going to be the standout. And Justin Harlan, he won his match last week. I kicked his ass, 2 weeks ago? Match before I had a match. Just kicked his ass, put him through a table. He's out of the picture. Now there's one more man I got to take care of. One more little step to ascend to my singles career, and that's Matt Fury. So this isn't just about the rivalry. This isn't about the heated backstory and how he stabbed me in the back when he didn't break up that pinfall or the multiple other pinfalls. This is about me moving on from Team Canada, and it's going to be a good match. I can't wait to kick his ass. That's all.
I have a question. You say, moving on from Team Canada and all that. We don't know the winners of the upcoming awards, the NGCW awards. But one of the categories was Team of the Year, Tag Team of the Year. And Team Canada was one of the choices. What happens if Team Canada wins?
Then I'm going to go up there and take my award.
What if Matt Fury wants his award?
Matt Fury doesn't get an award. He was rarely here. I was the one who came first. I'm the one who brought him in. I brought Justin Harlan back because he's a crybaby and retired after losing to Jay Vegas. Oh, I let him win. Shut up. No, you didn't, you moron. Regardless, at the end of the day, I'm taking my award. They can come and grab theirs if they want. I don't know if there's multiple awards. If it's just one award, it's going to my house. Sorry to tell them this if they want to fight me over it.
Why would you want an award that's a remnant of Team Canada?
Because it's an award. I could throw it in my house or reminisce on my tag team career. Reminisce on the first title I ever won here. And it's not like I hated Team Canada. I love Canada. Canada's fucking great. It's my country, right? And I love being in Team Canada, but I'm done with that. I'm past that, and it's time to move on from that. I don't want that to be what Chris Profit's remembered for, is shitting in Shay Hoxton's room, or the berating the United States, because I am half American. It's not like I hate the United States. It's just something I had to do to get noticed, right? So I don't want to be remembered as that. I want to move on from that. Doesn't mean I don't want to look back on that, though.
I get that. But, yeah, still, should be interesting.
Yeah. Here we go. If we do win the award, whoever wins between me and Matt Fury gets to have the award. If we do win.
That would be interesting.
There you go. It's like a title on the line. It's the award on the line.
Award on a pole match.
Yeah, award on a pole match. Book it, Vince. Russo, not McMahon. Book it, Eric. There you go. Award on a pole match.
Book it, Pierce. Book it.
No, we should probably say Book It Black now, because Mr. Noah Black likes to throw his authority around.
Speaking of Noah Black's booking, how about this Jason Spade and Jimmy Starr?
Yeah, so Jason Spade and Jimmy Starr have to defend the NGCW Tag Team Championships against not one, not two, but 3 teams in an NGCW Tag Team Championship turmoil match. And for anyone that doesn't know what that is, we'll explain it. And correct me if I'm wrong, because I've actually never witnessed a match like this before. I really look forward to commentating it. That is where 2 teams start in the ring, one of them beats the other, and another team comes out, and then whatever wins, another team comes out, and the last winner is the one that gets a thing.
Yep, that sounds about right.
That's about right. The only thing I have to say, though, Mr. Crooks, is that there is currently an unconfirmed number of teams. We have no idea how many people we're facing.
Yeah, it's true. If you go to the website, Eric has it listed as 3 question marks. So I just figured 3 teams. But, I mean, he could just be doing that as filler. I don't know. But you go to the website, and that's what that says.
I'm putting my money on Spade and Starr.
But how can you put your money on anyone when you don't know who the other 3 teams are? Or however many teams, I don't know. I'm just going off what the website says.
You want to know why he can put his money on us? Why he can put his money on us? Because we are officially the 2 most pissed off men on the NGCW roster at this moment. Noah Black.
Oh no, you 2 are just a bunch of posers. The reason I'm putting my money on you is because Jimmy Starr not only participated in last year's tag team turmoil, he won a match in it. He knows what's going on. He's experienced in this. He has got the edge here.
I'm going to go ahead and ignore the fact that you just called me and my partner posers. We'll get back to that later.
Oh.
The reason, Mr. Hoxton, that we are not going to give up our championships is because we are very, very upset with our new general manager. Me, especially. I am the last man you throw your authority around with. I am the last man you should ever strong-arm into something. Authority, by its very nature, makes me angry. And because of that, I don't care if I walk out with the titles or not. Every single man that Noah Black throws in front of me when opportunity comes up, whether or not I have Jimmy Starr at my back, is going to taste 100% pure ass kicking. This is the angriest I've ever been, and I can't wait to take it out on every single person who dares to walk into that ring and stand across from me and try to take my championship from me. And I'll tell you this,
Well,
if by some miracle one of them do manage to get the titles away from us, they are going to have hell to pay because we are not going to be very far behind them. And that's all I have to say about that.
well, Jason, you're so pissed off by authority, and I'm just putting it out there. Mr. Black, I am more than happy in taming a pissed off bull when I'm done with this EDE stuff.
What Mr. Black needs to realize is that I don't care what position he is in. If he pisses me off again, we're gonna have a bit of a disagreement. And I'll leave it at that.
Tag team turmoil match. Here's what I'm predicting. We're getting a Matt Blackheart return here. Matt Blackheart's going to come back. He's going to team up with Jay Vegas and the House of Cards. We're going to make a big return, and they're going to win those tag team titles. And then I'm going to find another Canadian guy and take him back.
Just don't expect me to be by their side.
Yeah, right.
Proudfoot's going to join
other
up with
teams do you
Justin
think
Bieber.
Technically, the House of Cards never
Yeah.
died. We never officially posted anything saying we disbanded. We just slowly died off and stayed in the corner in the background of everything. I'm pretty sure that Jay and I are still in there as just singles people.
Instead of Matt Fury and Justin Harlan, I'm going to get Drake and Justin Biebs. Jay Biebs going to be coming out to the ring. We're going to be kicking ass, taking names. We're not going to call it Team Canada. We're going to call it the Northern Nightmare Squad. And hey, Nitro Nightmare, I hate you, buddy, but if you want to come and join, by all means.
That'll put some butts in seats.
No, it won't. Okay, so let's be serious. What teams? Okay, I think one of the most obvious teams that will be in it. Well, of course we have Jason Spade and Jimmy Star, but other than that, Deadly Alliance. Is that what they're called?
The only other confirmed team.
Are they the Deadly Alliance? Is that what they're called?
That is what
Yeah,
they're
that's a
called.
ripoff. Okay.
Top
I
squad.
just realized that that's a ripoff of Paul Heyman and his Deadly Alliance.
That was the Dangerous Alliance.
Dangerous. Oh yeah, no, I'm an idiot.
Don't they have like a
Ladies
Paul
and gentlemen,
Heyman-esque character?
I, Dalton Crooks, NGCW commentator, am an idiot. Oh, and the owner of Tsuyo Wrestling. By the way, a little shameless plug there.
Subscribe to my channel, Jason Spade Games.
Look us up on Twitch at Tsuyo. I think it's the Tsuyo Broadcasting Network. On Twitter at Tsuyo Broadcasting. On our website is Tsuyo Res. I think it. Oh crap.
Dalton. That's enough.
So I think the more obvious team is the Deadly Alliance because they've been attacking teams left and right and all that junk. I would say Team Canada, but Team Canada's not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
So that's two teams. The only other team, and it's weird to say it because they're not a team, but they teamed together. Was Killian Red and James Anderson. They lost. They lost to a new team, which are the what are they called? Sweden's finest.
Team Canada 2?
Yeah, Team Canada 2, Sweden's finest, which is Simon Rokonage and Zach Vinter. So, other than that, are there any other teams?
I guess we'll find out, won't we?
I guess. Gosh, I keep hiccuping. I guess so because I don't know of any other teams.
I never even heard of this Team Sweden. I didn't know this was a thing. I didn't know they were ripping me off. Wow. I guess they tuned in to NGCW, seeing Team Canada and doing great, holding those titles, and they were going well. We could do the exact same thing and rip them off.
Because we all know.
I didn't pay attention to them. Bathroom
We all
break?
know Sweden and Canada are basically the same thing.
That's what I mean. They ripped us off, clearly, with their stupid little accents and crap.
Have you, not been watching the show because they debuted last week?
The bathroom break, I told you.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
In reality, out of character, I was at work. I have been working Tuesdays lately.
Well, the show is always uploaded to YouTube.
Yeah, I usually tune in either during my shift or I go to the bathroom. And by that time, if I don't rewatch it, then I'll live stream it while I'm using the bathroom at work. And I guess I was past that match. Was it early on or later?
It was like in the middle of the show.
It was.
Okay, maybe I just
actually
missed
have
it.
the old show right here. It was the first match.
There you go.
Shit.
I definitely would have missed it. I was
Guess I'm wrong.
making calls.
Yep. You're an idiot. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no, I missed this. I missed the Team Canada ripoff. Oh no. If I want to see Team Canada, I can just go back and watch all my matches.
True.
Or you could watch TNA Circa 2004.
Oh, they're ripoffs of us too. We did that before.
All right.
Swear to God, if
can't
we start
forget
using
that
Moving
Hard
on.
found
Finest
what?
actually won with a single uppercut. There are no jokes.
Yeah. There you go.
CP 48.
Let's see how much of it.
92.
Let's see how little of a joke they are when I snap both their necks.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, moving on. The next match, Shay Hoxton. You get another match with the EDE, another Extreme Championship match. What do you have to say about that? That whole thing.
Really? I think I've said it all. EDE used to be a legend to me, but now he is nothing. Lucifer Thorne used to be a legend to me. Now he's nothing. They've been nothing. They will always be nothing. I don't care what you say. I don't care what they've done. I don't even care about that one time EDE beat me.
Two times,
He is
actually.
nothing. He will always be nothing.
He
And
beat you
that
an opportunity,
doesn't
and then he
count.
beat you the
Screw
week,
you.
the show after that. So actually, he beat you twice, and two pretty convincing
No,
wins.
because he never
Two-
pinned me. He climbed
two
the ladder
pretty-
like a cow.
Two pretty
He ran
convincing
away.
wins.
Hey, Crooks, I absolutely love to correct you, but you're thinking of ultimatum, not opportunity.
Yeah,
Ultimatum.
suck it.
Yeah, he
Thanks,
still beat you. It
Jason.
doesn't matter what show it's on. He still beat you twice. So
He pinned me once, and I will admit that. The other one, he had to coward it out. He climbed a ladder. He grabbed it. I was up there with him, staring him in the eye. That he returned from the dead, I didn't even flinch. I turned around and I punched him in the face. He is nothing. Will be nothing.
but he still beat you twice in two different match stipulations. A ladder match where you were climbing, he took you off, threw you out, and you weren't even able to get up. His simple throw to the outside, you weren't able to get up and get in the ring in time.
Have
To
you ever
knock him
been
down.
thrown? Have you ever been thrown from the ring onto that floor,
I
Mr.
told
Crooks?
you I've been wrestling. I was a wrestler for years. I know what
Why don't
it's
you get in
like.
that ring?
But let me tell
and
you
watch
something.
Shay Hawk
When the
kick your
extreme Shay, I was talking. When the extreme championship is on the line, the second most prestigious title in the company, right? When it's on the line, a throw to the outside doesn't stop you from getting back in the ring and keeping that guy from winning the belt. And it kept Shay Hoxton from winning the belt. And then the week after that, he said, it was a fluke, I'm going to beat you, and he lost again? That's not a fluke. That is EE saying, yo, kid, back down, I'm taking my spot back. And that's what he's doing, and that's what he's done. So,
Dalton's feeling brave tonight.
Dalton
I ran
gets
in
on little
on that
tirades,
second
and
week.
he goes.
Shut up, I'm talking. I ran in on that second week, aggressive, thinking all I'm going to do is beat him up, take that mask, walk out a victor. Now I was not thinking. Now I got my plan. I know what I'm going to do. I'm thinking 2 steps ahead. On Ultimatum, I had no plans other than win. The week after, I had no plans other than pain. This pay-per-view, I have plans on top of plans on top of plans on top of plans. No matter what he does, I know how to beat him. Game over.
I'm going to be honest. Every time Shay Hoxton starts speaking about how great he is when he loses, I really think about getting up and going and taking a bathroom break. Because it's so recycled and used over and over and over again, and it comes out of his mouth so much, and he doesn't back it up by winning his matches, that it gets so old and boring, and his character becomes so stale that I just don't care about him anymore.
Who are we talking about?
That would be Mr. Shay Hoxton over there.
Pipe bomb of the year goes to Dalton Crooks. Oh my god.
You
The
know,
thing with
Hoxton.
Shay- Go back and forth here. You can go, Jason.
Yeah, man. You know, Hoxton, I know we don't really get along, but I feel like Dalton Crooks is trying very hard to get on our bad sides tonight. What do you say we do something about that?
I ain't
I
trying to
was
get on
just
no one's bad
Talking
side.
about
What
how I
I'm
want to fight you.
stating
I would be
is
more than
fact.
happy to team up and shut this guy up.
I'm just coming on here and telling you what the facts say. And the facts say that Shay Hoxton cannot beat the EDE in a normal match or any stipulation for that matter.
Let's talk about your.
On paper, it says that the EDE can beat Shea Hoxton no matter what.
Let's talk about your supposed facts. You say that because of all the times that EDE has beaten Hoxton, that it's a no-brainer. EDE is gonna slaughter Hoxton. That's what you're saying. Am I correct?
I'm not saying just based on the fact that he's beat him. I'm just saying that EDE is just better, and that's why he's going to beat him.
All right, well, let's talk about this. I am about to throw myself under the bus with no regrets. Do you remember the several months throughout NGCW where at every single turn Alex Wolf tried to pick a fight with me and I knocked him down like that?
I want you to understand that I wasn't here until like a month ago, so I don't know what you're talking about.
The point is,
It must have
everyone...
not been that important. That's my point.
You know what, Crooks?
Do something, Spade. In my contract,
the point,
it states that
Spade.
you can't
I know
touch
where you're
me.
going with it.
Yeah, okay. I can't touch you. That's true. But when have I ever been one to listen to what a contract says?
Go ahead. Touch me. Get stripped of your title. Get suspended. Maybe even fired. I don't know. Whatever Eric and Noah feel like doing. And let me tell you, if it's up to Noah, you're out of here because you and him already don't get along. So please touch me. Lay your hands on me. Please try to hurt me. Because as soon
I really
as
want
you
to
do,
see.
we're going to be singing na 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 na. Hey, goodbye. Because you suck.
I really want to see a Dalton Crooks coal miner box where he hides in the box, so no one can touch him.
I'm not scared. I'll sit out. I will commentate from the freaking turnbuckle. I will sit on the top rope and commentate a match. I have no problem with that.
I just love that you think me being fired is the last you'll ever see of me. That's adorable. But we're not talking about me right now. We're talking about Shea Hoxton and the EDE. The thing is, Crooks, you bring up some pretty valid points. I'll give you that. But at the same time, we don't really know what's going to happen, do we? EDE might be better than Shea. Shea might be better than EDE. Everyone used to think I was better than Alex Wolf. Some people still think I do. And yet that didn't stop me from not winning the championship. And sure, you can say that I suck. You can say it was because of Adam Ashes. The fact of the matter is, he proved everyone wrong. So who's to say that Hoxton can't do the same thing?
And I would just like point out this wouldn't be the first time. If you would go back to Assault, the one that I covered, because that Lucifer and I rivalry was so awesome, it was even better than Ashes versus Fraza, so they can suck on that. Lucifer Thorne beat me multiple times. He even made me submit through an abominable stretch. One of the weakest moves ever. He was so powerful, he made me submit. But that didn't stop me at Assault from not only beating him, but beating him quickly inside the Devil's playground. It's happened before, it will happen again.
We'll see.
Oh, ho, 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 we will.
You're not intimidating, Shay. You're not
I'm not
intimidating
trying
at
to
all.
be intimidated. I don't care about Phil. I have fear. I don't care about fear.
You
All that
obviously
matters...
don't care how to speak correctly either.
Oh, shut up.
This coming from the
Dalton
Southerner.
Crooks. Heath
Go back
Slater
to
going
Memphis.
off
At
tonight.
least the Southerner knows how to properly put a sentence on paper and speak. Proper
Sure.
commas and all that, little boy.
At the speed of a handicapped turtle.
We do remember how the last podcast ended when you couldn't recite the certain phrase to make this podcast perfectly okay. The views and points made in this podcast do not represent the views of NGCW Wrestling. Who had to say that for you? Oh, wait, that was me.
It's funny
couldn't even
considering
finish
that
your
it
own
was
podcast.
very clearly written down right in front of us.
It wasn't
wasn't
right in front of me,
written
and I
down
still
for me.
said it.
At least not every other word I say is messed up. Heck, I'm eating Hershey's Kisses right now. and my
Yeah, I
words
can tell
don't
you're
come out.
chewing rather loudly. If I can hear you, that means the microphone can hear you. Way to be professional, Crooks.
I don't care.
I think this the flood, the post the trauma, the traumatic experience Dalton Crooks had felt in the past few days really changed his view on life, and he's just letting it all out. I think that's all it is he can't speak his mind fully on commentary because of his contract, so he's really, biasing it right now. He's pulling the full buy. He's going buy on us, is what I'm trying to say here.
You want to know what the real thing is? I had a week to stop and reflect.
Can I just say one thing real quick? I don't know what just happened there, but
I'm talking. Shut up.
You know what? I don't have to
I
take
had
this.
a week to
don't
stop
have to
and reflect on this show. Oh, good riddance. I had a week to stop and reflect on this show and really think about every single person on that roster. I had a week to think about everything that happened and everything that's been happening. And I realized that it's not people that talk about how good they are really aren't as good as they say they are. The only person that's proved anything to me that says, hey, I'm good, is Chris Proudfoot. And I'm not sucking up, but he's proved it on paper. He's proven that he's that good. Shea Hoxton says it every week, and he gets beat. He says he's better than EDE, and EDE beats him twice. Everyone wants to say Alex Wolf is the greatest thing going, and he can't beat his number one contender. So
fair enough,
at the end
but
of the day,
they only did have the one match in recent weeks, and it really was a tough match to say who really, other than Adam Ashe picking up the win. All in all, the match was very close.
But at the end of the day, Adam still won. And also, the last time they fought before that was a triple threat match, and Jason lost. Now, granted, Adam Ashes didn't break up the submission, and he missed the kick multiple times. I'll give you that. But the fact remains, Jason Spade tapped out, not Adam Ashes. So, I'm just saying.
I'd just like to clarify, I verbally submit.
You still submit. Why are you back again? I thought you left.
My car's not here yet.
Well then, who cares? Get out anyway.
Why don't you make me, Crooks?
Anyway, we're gonna get off this day. You guys could settle this, next on Tuesday, when Jason's not in the ring and he's outside of the ring, as well as Dalton Crooks. Then that's the time to settle this. Now we're going to have a good discussion here about this matchup. I mean, we got Alex Wolf, Adam Ashes, guys. This is huge. This is going to be the match, the marquee match, I think, this year. I think this is going to be the match of the year.
The shoot just started 2 days ago.
Match of the year. Exactly. That's how good this match is going to be. It's going to completely ruin the rest of the year for NGCW. The rest of the year is going to suck now because of how good this match is going to be. It's going to be the match.
It'll definitely be a good match. Regardless of our opinions, regardless of our feelings towards each other, we can all agree that it's going to be a good match.
Yeah,
definitely
a good match with Adam Ashes winning.
But you gotta remember who did Alex Wolf beat to get that title?
Adam Ashes.
Exactly.
Under what?
In a one-on-one match.
Under what circumstance?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, according to you, it only matters who wins.
Damn straight.
Got it.
Ooh, Shea Hoxton, nice comeback there. I like that, buddy. I like that.
I'll give you that one. That's good. That's good.
End of the day, it doesn't matter who won.
But at the end of the day, when it comes down to those two going one-on-one, straightforward, Adam Ashes is going to win. I don't care.
How do we know it's going to be straightforward? I mean, Alex Wolf has a ton of tricks up his sleeve.
It is so clear to
not
me.
sleeve, but he doesn't wear sleeves. He has a ton of tricks up at his arsenal.
We'll see. Well, you know what? Dalton Crooks is tired of listening to Shea and Jason, and I have nothing else that I want to talk about. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the quote-unquote NGCW podcast, which, Chris, go ahead and do the line for us.
This NGCW podcast does not represent the views and or opinions of NGCW wrestling directly. It's just, four guys having a nice conversation. Sometimes not so nice, as you've seen here tonight.
And thank you for joining us here We will see you on the next podcast. We will see you this Tuesday for NGCW Live, January 5th, 2016. We have officially started the new year. First show of the new year should be awesome. My name is Dalton Crooks. I am the voice of NGCW.
Chris Proudfoot, and that's a fact.
Jason Spade. Bang.
Shay Hoxton, and that's not a bet, it's a guarantee.
Good night, everyone.